Hello, gentlemen. Just a quick thought for you today, and that is how much your marriage, your relationship with your wife, very much parallels your relationship with God. Think about it this way. Your relationship with God doesn't consist of one big drive-through moment or one really powerful experience, then you don't spend any time with Him. You don't engage in that relationship. You don't fall more deeply into the heart of God. It's not just sort of a one-time experience. It's not a casual relationship with God. Saint Therese of Lisieux, you know her, the little flower, really made a powerful insight. And because of that, a very young woman, I mean, she died in her early to mid 20s, very powerful insight that caused her to become a doctor of the church. And that insight was this: your relationship with God doesn't consist of these big, grand moments. Those are wonderful, but most of us don't have any or many of those. Big revelations, theophanies, epiphanies, those kinds of things. It consists of the little things day in and day out. Moments where you give thanks to God, moments where you pause and you invite God into your life, moments when you take suffering and say, Lord, I'm giving this suffering over to you. Help draw me closer to you. Moments where you make little sacrifices to serve the people around you. Moments where you stop and instead of criticizing yourself, you embrace the love of God. St. Therese discovered that little path, that it's lots of little things every day, and it's slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely, you gain momentum and you grow closer and closer and closer to God, and He grows closer and closer to you. Same thing's true with your wife. We've talked about this on a number of occasions. Remember that powerful 5-to-1 ratio. 5 positive interactions for every 1 negative interaction. And those little interactions with your wife every single day, do you turn toward her and listen? Do you turn toward her and give her your undivided attention? Do you do little acts of service to help her to do some things when she's overwhelmed to show that you care? Do you occasionally send her flowers? Do you occasionally send her a note? Do you occasionally send her a text to remind her that you love her? Do you occasionally give her a touch, a smile, and I love you, a wink, a pat on the back, a squeeze of the hand? Those little interactions, hundreds of them, opportunities for hundreds of them every day. Those are your marriage. They're not a part of your marriage. They are your marriage. In the same way that those little interactions with God, those little remembrances of God every day are your relationship with God. In the same way, those little interactions with your wife, when you choose to turn toward her rather than to turn away from her, when you choose to engage with her and to give her your attention, those little moments, and you have hundreds of those opportunities every day, those are what are going to sustain your marriage. And as I've shared with you, John and Julie Gottman's research, that for every one little negative interaction, a roll of the eyes, a shrug of the shoulders, a turning away, a not paying attention, not giving undivided attention, for every one of those, there need to be 5 positive interactions in a healthy marriage. A smile, a wink, an I love you, a thank you, focused attention, those little moments. 5-to-1, the little things. It's true for your spiritual life, and it's true for your marriage life. Have a great week.